Hello everybody and welcome to day 17 of our egg incubator check. If you weren't able to join us yesterday, we had learned that days 16 and 17, the chick is working on placing itself in the position for hatching. And so it is moving its beak towards the air sac because that's where they will break through first, get their first breath of air, and then start hatching itself from the egg. So today will be the last time I candle the eggs. Tomorrow I am going to take the rotator base out of the incubator because they don't need to move the last 3 days. The eggs will more or less be on a lockdown so that they're not moving, not rotating. That way we're not disturbing the chicks as they're properly positioning themselves for hatching. So let's take a look for the last time and see what we can see inside the eggs. Okay, I only pulled out 6 eggs for us to check today because I really don't want to disturb the eggs a whole lot anymore. We did get to see a little bit of movement yesterday, but right now I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a whole lot of movement because the chicks are growing fast and they're starting to take up majority of the eggs, so we might not be able to see much. And that is okay. They only have a few more days before they hatch, so that's pretty exciting. Again, for those of you who are newer, just joining us, this is the air sac down here, or the air cell as some call it. But this is where the chicks are starting to get into position and position their beaks towards that air sac because they will get their first breath of air there before finally starting to hatch out of the egg. And before this, I never knew that. And also, the chick is now starting to absorb the yolk inside its stomach, and this will allow them to live for up to 48 hours without food or water when they're first born, and they'll live off the nutrients from the yolk. So that's kind of cool too. My camera keeps wigging out there, sorry about that. Yeah, we've got some movement in there. But yeah, most of the egg is dark now because the chicks are getting so big. They're starting to fill up majority of their room in there. There it is right there. And if you've been here from the beginning, when we first started candling the eggs, the air sac was a lot smaller, but it has gotten quite a bit bigger since the development of the chick. And that's so that there's enough oxygen in there for them to get their first breath. It's really kind of hard to tell what's what. With that point down here though, I'm wondering if that might be the beak. Who knows? It's still really neat to look. And I'm making sure I'm setting these down really delicately. That must be the chick right there. Hear Bill out there crowing. I can't believe how quickly they develop in such a short period of time. It's really exciting. In just a few days, we'll have some baby chicks running around here. You can see this one really good. Well, you know what? I think this is the one we looked at yesterday, and I wasn't quite sure what to make out of it because there's still so much open space, so I'm not sure if this chick quit developing or if it's just a few days behind the others, which is possible. So I'm not quite sure what's going on inside this one. But if it's a few days behind, it still has quite a bit of catching up to go. So I'm not sure. I mean, we've got the air sac down there. There was obviously some development going on in here, but I don't know. I'm almost sure this one quit developing. There's, outside of when I move it, there's no movement at all going on in here. It's kind of a bummer, but you know, that's nature for you. But after day 21, when majority of the eggs hatch, I'll still leave the remaining few in there for maybe 3 or 4 days or so, just in case they are a few days behind as far as their development goes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's a goner. You can see really well in this one. Look at all them veins in there. It's kind of neat to watch them move. It's pretty cool. trying to figure out which side it was on. Oh, you could see it move good. Oh, now it wants to be still. Probably thinking, what in the world is going on out there? I'm being spun around and there's a bright light shining in here. All right, everybody, thank you for checking in with me for our last candling of our eggs. And you can join me tomorrow as I move everything around. But then I think the last time you'll see me for the incubator is when the babies start hatching. Have a great day, everybody.